Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Waynesville High School's Tigers Stadium, home of the Tigers. Tonight, the Tigers will take on the Camdenton Lakers during this homecoming matchup. The staff and students of Waynesville High School welcome you to the 2017 Fall Homecoming. This year's theme is Celebrating Our Stripes, recognizing our Tiger pride as well as the pride we hold for being a military-based school. Beginning this evening's events will be the homecoming Queen coronation. The guard team that is part of the Tiger Pride marching band will now create an arch for the homecoming court and their family members to walk through. Our first attendant is Miss Tiana Daniels. Tiana, the daughter of Stephanie and Jamiram Daniels, and a freshman at WHS. She is being escorted by Christian Cuevas. Tiana has been busy being a part of the cheer team this fall. Even though she's a freshman, she already loves the high school vibes. When things aren't going quite right, Tiana is thankful for her friends and family. When Tiana's high school career is over, she intends to go on to college to become a pediatric nurse. Our next attendant is sophomore, Miss Hannah Hedrick. Hannah Hedrick is the daughter of Leslie and Mark Hedrick. Hannah is being escorted tonight by her mother and father. Hannah is active at WHS as a member of the volleyball and track teams. The things that she likes best about high school are the amount of freedom she gets, as well as having a variety of classes she's able to take. Hannah is most thankful for her friends and family because they are always there supporting her. Hannah's future plans include going to college and participating in track at Texas University. The junior class attendant is Miss Aubrey Durr. Aubrey is the daughter of Veronica and Michael Durr and is being escorted by her mother and father. Aubrey stayed very active in high school sports by participating on the softball and basketball teams. Aubrey thinks the best aspects of high school are the athletic and academic opportunities. Aubrey is thankful for her mom and dad, as she thanks her mom for coming to every single game to support her, and her dad for being tough on her, steering her in the right direction. Aubrey's future plans are to finish high school and to become an athletic trainer in the National League. And now, our senior Queen candidates. Our first candidate this evening will be Miss Courtney DuBose. Courtney is the daughter of Joseph and Brittany Bose and is being escorted by her father and mother. Courtney is the president of the Waynesville chapter of Future Farmers of America. She raises lambs and Flemish giant rabbits for competition in local and regional county livestock fairs. Courtney is a member of the Waynesville Varsity football cheerleading squad. She has spent 2 years as a student-to-student member and is currently an A+ mentor, assisting beginning ag science students. Outside of school, Courtney is busy with her own local pet sitting business and is certified to AI cattle. Courtney is thankful for her parents who are always very supportive with whatever animal she wants to bring home next. She is also very thankful for her friends who always encourage her to be herself. Courtney's advice to underclassmen is, you must stay involved. Waynesville High has so many new things you can try. Stay out of drama and don't let others try to bring you down as you try new things. Keep your head up and always remember to be nice and to be yourself. Courtney's future goals are to graduate and move back to Mississippi. She will attend Mississippi State University to pursue a degree in ag business with a teaching certificate in secondary education. She would also like to breed her own line of club calves. Our next candidate is Miss Christina O'Barr. Christina is the daughter of Brian and Corina O'Barr and is being escorted by her father and mother. Christina stays very active in high school by being involved in DECA, National Honor Society, and Mu Alpha Theta. She is also an A+ tutor, manages basketball, and is the all-school secretary. Christina enjoys making memories throughout high school the most. She is thankful for all that her family has done for her, as well as Mr. J. She wants to give a special shout out to her sister, Michaela, and her brother, Brian. Also, she wants to thank her best friends that have always been there for her. Christina wants to advise underclassmen that all progress takes place outside of your comfort zone. Continue to be a better person every day and never stop trying. Christina plans to attend the University of Missouri on an ROTC scholarship, join the Army, and then later on become a FBI agent. Our third candidate is Miss Lacey Squires. Lacey is the daughter of Wendy Squires, who is escorting her tonight. While in high school, Lacey has been involved in tennis, Hispanic Cinema Club, track, and will soon be a part of the photography club. Lacey's favorite thing about high school is the amount spirit everyone has. Lacey is thankful for all of her friends and family who have stuck with her no matter what. She wants to advise the underclassmen to stay focused, get involved, and enjoy your high school experience. After graduation, Lacey intends to become an athletic trainer for the NBA. Our final queen candidate is Miss Michelle Amato. Michelle is the daughter of Peter and Akiko Amato, who are escorting her tonight. Michelle is very busy year-round as she participates in DECA, FCCLA, A+, National Honor Society, and Mu Alpha Theta. She is a freshman mentor and the varsity volleyball libero. And taking most of her time, Michelle is the all-school president here at Waynesville High School, where she plans events like tonight's homecoming and leads the student body. Michelle says the best things about high school are getting to play for a great volleyball coach, Miss Sarah Covey, getting to work with the Drayleys in the weight room, and most importantly, getting to be mentored by SGA Director Mr. J. All of their hard work has helped Michelle thrive throughout her high school career. Michelle also wants to thank her friends, specifically Daly and Lorenzo, her volleyball teammates, and her parents for always being her biggest supporters. Without them, her high school experience would never have been as memorable as it has been thus far. Michelle wants to advise underclassmen to believe in themselves and do what they love doing, no matter the status quo. She also highly recommends being involved in school because it truly makes your high school experience even more memorable. After high school, Michelle plans to attend the University of Missouri and build herself a life she's always dreamt of. Tonight, we have the honor of welcoming back our former queen to help in the coronation, Miss Molly Henry. Molly is attending the University of Arkansas as a biochemistry major on the pre-med, pre-professional track. She is a member of the sorority Alpha Omicron Pi and could not be any happier. Her favorite thing about homecoming was the parade. She loved getting to see all the little kids in the community jump for candy and loved seeing the amazing floats. Her advice to students is to enjoy the time you have at WHS. You all will soon be flooded with homework and to be left completely on your own. Squeeze your friends tight and thank your teachers. Adult life is coming. And in the tradition of the University of Arkansas, she would like to give a shout out. Woo Pig! Two Tiger Cubs have joined us tonight to assist in our coronation. Ms. Kate Long and Mr. Eli Rim. Kate Long is the daughter of Colin and Courtney Long and is a kindergartner at East Elementary. The 5-year-old is the daughter of WHS alumni Colin and Courtney Long and the granddaughter of David and Kathy Lawson of Columbia and alumnus Doug and Ruth Long of Waynesville. Kate loves to ride her bike, cheerlead, dance, and do art projects. She loves unicorns and playing with her friends. When she's not cheering on the Waynesville Tigers, Kate enjoys spending her weekends going to Mizzou games with her family and cheering on the Mizzou Tigers. Eli Walter Rim is the 6-year-old son of James and alumna Virginia Rim of Waynesville. He's the grandson of WHS alumni Marcia and Dr. Leroy Fulmer of Waynesville and Marcia and Ron Rim of St. Louis. He is a kindergartner at Freedom Elementary in Miss Henson's class. Eli's favorite color is camouflage. He loves to fish and hunt for mushrooms with his dad in the woods. Eli loves to build and make things out of wood and other items he finds on his walks with his dad in the woods. He plays t-ball and loves to kayak on the river with family and friends. And now, the 2017 Waynesville High School homecoming queen is, drumroll please, Ms. Michelle Amato. Congratulations to all of the members of the court. The court will now move to the big blow-up Tiger, General Wayne, at the west end of the field for photos. Again, congratulations to all the members of the court. During this homecoming week, there were a number of events and activities that occurred at the high school to build spirit. One of our largest activities was a class spirit competition that pitted each class against the other. Each class battled in 3 events every day to accumulate the highest score for each event. During the days at school, students wore attire to match the spirit day. At lunch, students battled in an ongoing money war donation. And after school, each day, the grade participation to SGA events was tallied. On Monday, student government held a movie night to kick off the opening of homecoming week. Tuesday, students attended their college and career fair night. Wednesday was the Powder Puff game. Thursday was the first annual Mr. WHS pageant, and today students showed their spirit by wearing orange and black for the day. The winner of the spirit stick will be announced just before the start of the third quarter. Because homecoming is about returning to our home school and recognizing those who were here, we'd like for all WHS alumni to stand and take a moment to look around at all who have come back to make it tonight. Alumni, please stand. Let's give our alumni a round of applause. Thank you for attending this evening's activities. Go Tigers! As a reminder to our fans, as you face the football field, the seats on the left are designated for Waynesville High School students. The seats with chairbacks in the center are reserved seats, and the seats located on the far side of the stadium are for the visiting team. Also, the Kiwanis Club of Pulaski County is selling 50-50 raffle tickets for $1 each or 6 for $5. Again, the Kiwanis Club of Pulaski County is selling 50-50 raffle tickets for $1 each or 6 for $5. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as the Waynesville JROTC Armed Coast Guard presents the colors. This successful team competes at multiple drill competitions and performs at various local and regional events. Cadet Molly Hanley is serving as the commander. Carrying the U.S. colors is Cadet Peyton. Colors is Cadet Santos. Performing as the left guard is Cadet Carly Wheeler. Performing as the right guard is Jesse Whitaker. Please remove your headgear and place your right hand over your heart for the playing of the national anthem by our Waynesville High School Tiger Bride Marching Band. And please remain standing after the national anthem until the colors have left the playing field. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Waynesville High School's Tigers Stadium, home of the Tigers. Tonight, the Tigers will take on the Camdenton Lakers during this homecoming matchup. The staff and students of Waynesville High School welcome you to the 2017 Fall Homecoming. This year's theme is Celebrating Our Stripes, recognizing our Tiger pride as well as the pride we hold for being a military-based school. Beginning this evening's events will be the Homecoming Queen Coronation. The guard team that is part of the Tiger Pride Marching Band will now create an arch for the homecoming court and their family members to walk through. Our first attendant is Miss Tiana Daniels. Tiana, the daughter of Stephanie and Jamiram Daniels, and a freshman at WHS. She is being escorted by Christian Cuevas. The Waynesville Tigers are led by head coach Brad Draley and his coaching staff. Sam Callis, Doug Coleman, Tom Ramatis, Mike Klutz, Logan Smith, Trey Barrow, Patrick Knight, and Bill Dimley. The team's athletic trainer is Cheryl Cawley of Peak Sport and Spine. Our official tonight for today's game, referee Mark Nelson, umpire David Brown, lineman Josh Luttrell, lines judge Mark Stiles, and back judge Joshua Dillard.
This is on. Hey.
Tonight's football game is not only an interscholastic competitive matchup between these two schools, it is also an extended educational experience for the student athletes. The Missouri State High School Activity Association and Mission member Waynesville High School know that events such as these help teach life values to the young participants. Keeping that in mind, we ask you to continue a proud Missouri tradition and display good sportsmanship throughout the contest.
What?
2017, a whole week of festivities, parade today. We've got a new queen out there that you saw live here on the TTSN Sports Network, and it doesn't get a whole lot better than the arch-rival Camdenton Lakers coming to town for homecoming.
Absolutely. You talk about a full week. There has been an activity every night this week, from movie night to probably one of the more interesting that we did last night, judging the Mr. WHS male pageant.
First annual Mr. WHS male pageant. But it all comes to fruition tonight. Camdenton rolls into town fresh off a victory over Rolla with a record of 5-1. The Tigers, a couple close games early on or here later in the season. Still looking for that first win this year. Last week, really a rough trip, headed down to Joplin last week. The Tigers are looking to bounce back. I know from being around these kids during the week, they're excited. They're ready to go. They're excited about homecoming. They're excited to get back out on that football field tonight.
Absolutely. You talk about those guys, seeing them around the hall, seeing them in class. So they're pumped up. As you see the captains out there for the coin toss now.
And, Matt, that's going to be Ethan Gatzmeyer,
Braden Draley, David Adams,
and Trenton Sexton are going to be our captains for the Tigers tonight. We want to welcome everybody watching out there on the TTSN Sports Network, whether you're watching on Cable America or you're watching live via the Facebook feed. And here's what we say we want to hear tonight. We've got the map ready. We need to get a picture of that map. We're going to have to do that before it's all said and done, get that up here. We got 26 states so far this year have checked in on the map.
And 2 international countries on the international map.
On the international map. Ooh, I see that. It's over to the right. Awesome. If you are out there watching, if you'll look down there on Facebook, if you'll just type us a message, tell us what state you're from. If you're not from Missouri, we've already got Missouri on the map. We're not going to go down through here and list all 26, but if it's a state we don't have, we want to get that pin in there. Mr. Tim Wallace, the incomparable one, has bought you a brand new box of pins. And that's Rick McCarty checking in from Arizona. I don't know that we had that official. Rick was watching out there the last time for a little bit. I knew Rick was in Arizona, but I don't know if and you have him on the map.
I have
Rick,
him on the map.
You have been put on the map last week, but now we have official verification for that.
And Vince Woodward's already checking in from down in Georgia. Of course, the grandfather of number 30, Eric Kane, was with us on our last broadcast. I want to give a shout out to him.
We talked to Eric last night about how neat it was with the Facebook. His grandpa was getting to watch him play his senior year of high school here. Eric, one of the participants in the pageant last night. Grandpa, you're going to want to ask Eric about that whole experience, I think.
Well, especially the talent portion. All right.
We got a Georgia checking in here.
Georgia's been checked off. That's where Mr. Woodward's from.
And our rules interpreter for the TTSN Sports Network, Gary Schultz, is checking in from Osage Beach, watching us live on the Facebook.
Well, we're going to need him tonight because you never know. Camdenton rolls in. These games can get real wonky at times.
Well,
we may need a rules interpretation at any given moment.
Well, about once a night here in high school football, we're needing Gary Schultz to interpret something that we've seen out there on that football field.
Mike Morris checking in with us tonight from Fort Leavenworth, Kansas. Kansas, one of the 24 we need.
One of the 24 we are on. Thank you, Mike Morris, checking in from. Well, you know what he's out there doing. He's out there being grandpa.
He's out there being grandpa with Michaela and Juwan.
You see the Tigers right down there, all huddled up.
All right, definitely going to be a tall task with a very good Camdenton team. Of course, year in, year out, you know Camdenton, a power in the Ozark Conference. But Camdenton comes to town, you just never know. It seems like every time these two teams get together, no matter one's up, one's down, we end up with a good ball game here. All right, so the Waynesville Tigers going to be kicking off to the Camdenton Lakers. Aaron Choi takes the ball out to tee it up at the 40-yard line.
And Matt, you talk about this Camdenton Laker team. They're the 9th-ranked team in the state in Class 4 rolling in here tonight.
Looks like number 23, Jacob Hill, and I cannot see who the far return man is. I believe that's going to be number 12, Gabe Kurtz. Gabe, I know from track season, very good javelin thrower, outstanding pole vaulter. So know Mr. Kurtz well, and I know that young man is incredibly athletic.
And from what we saw in the Powder Puff game the other night, when he catches it, though, he doesn't want to throw it from here.
No, does not want to catch it and throw it forward.
And it's going to be a short kick. It's going to go to one of the up men.
Going to be fielded at the 23, stepping forward, falls down just crossing the 30, and so the Camdenton Lakers going to have the ball and go to work there.
It was Jabin Shockley on that return.
Send a big hello out there. Former Waynesville High School student and alumni here on homecoming, Mr. Zach Demolade out there watching tonight. Want to welcome Zach to the broadcast.
Mingling here. It's community night, walking down through. Lots of alumni walking around here at Tiger Stadium tonight. Lakers are going to line up with 5 receivers.
Going to go 3 wide to the top, 2 to the bottom of the screen. Lone quarterback in the set. Going to be offsides.
It's going to be offsides.
But do not know if he was drawn off. They definitely stopped the play as it was a free look right there.
It's going to be offsides on the Tigers, and that's going to make it a 1st and 5 for the Lakers.
Lumley right there. I think we saw the flag. Lumley. It was going to be a jailbreak play, free shot for Malik Hopper on Lumley. Referee just stops it there instead of normal offside. Sometimes they let that play continue, but unabated to the quarterback, protect the quarterback there. Lumley drops back. He puts the ball down the middle of the field. Got a receiver just overthrown.
Seth Harris there was the intended receiver. Just overthrew Seth.
Looked like, I believe that was Pablo Cuevas. Or no, I'm sorry, that's number 20 or 54, Timothy Breck, coming real fast at Lumley right there. Lumley maybe has to get rid of that ball just a little bit before he wants to. Overthrows the receiver.
Well, Timmy was bearing down on him. If he didn't get rid of that ball when he did, he would have planted him into the ground.
All right. Comes up under center. Handoff comes up the middle. I believe that was Shockley. Timmy Breck on the stop.
That's going to bring up a 3rd, and it looks like about 3 for the Lakers.
I'm going to say long 3, short 4.
Harris in the backfield. Looks like he's in the tailback position.
All right.
Tigers are going to be offsides again. I got a feeling there, it looks like.
Wait for the signal. Dead
Yep.
ball. Offsides on the Tigers, so that's going to move it forward 5 yards. That's going to be enough for the first down.
So Lakers ball on the 43-yard line, 1st and 10. Here in the first quarter, if you're just tuning in.
What a night for football, too. Just perfect, beautiful weather out there. Not too cool. A little give.
That's going to
It's
be
gonna
up the middle. That's going to be Harris. And Harris is going to take it to the house. 57-yard touchdown run there for Seth Harris.
And just like that, Camdenton jumps out on top, 6-0 with the extra point upcoming. Looks like Shockley's going to hold. I cannot catch a number on that kicker from here, or from my angle.
We're going to in just a second. Number
Kicks up
20.
and it's good.
That's going to be Coleman Baker.
So that takes the Tigers now trail 7-0 here. 10:56 remaining in the first quarter, so just getting warmed up. Tigers going to get the ball back here, and we'll see the first time this evening with the Tiger offense. As the viewers are pouring in now, Miss Arthena Dye watching. Longtime viewer David Trenton, want to send a big hello out to Dave there in West Waynesville.
Is Dave in West Waynesville or not? He's watching from Las Vegas. I was going to say Dave. I thought Dave was in Las Vegas.
We've already pinned it with Jason Trenton.
So we've already done that. I was getting ready to say.
Well, look who's joined the party here. My brother-in-law, Josh Sumter. Now, Josh, if you could tell us where you're watching from tonight, we might be able to stick another pin back in here in the map.
So Baker's going to be kicking off for the Camdenton Lakers. Looks like Sheen Butler Lawson and Tajay Parrish, I believe, back deep for the Tigers.
They're going to kick it deep. It's going to go to Tajay. Tajay going to field it about the 6. He's forward. Crosses the 20.
He reverses
Still on his
it.
feet. Nice block right there. 25. Closing in on 30 and going to finally be pushed out of bounds, but not before he gets it across the 30-yard line.
Nice job by Tajay right there.
Tracy Yates, what a block right there to spring him free to the outside.
And he not only what a block, it's a tough place to not get an illegal block right there. But
Josh Sumter checking in from Fort Bragg, North Carolina. I think we actually already have Fort Bragg in the map, but we sure appreciate him tuning in tonight.
So the Tigers will come up on offense. Braden Draley leading the Tigers at quarterback. Sheen Butler Lawson in the backfield with him.
Quick pass comes out Tajay. Tajay Parrish going to dive forward, maybe pick up about a yard there. Oh, buddy. Pull out the international map.
South Korea.
Adam Wright checking in from South Korea tonight.
Tigers, one receiver to the top, one to the bottom of your screen. Draley with a handoff up the middle, this time to Sheen Butler Lawson. Sheen's going to pick up about 4 on the second down run. They're going to give him 5 on that run. It's going to make it 3rd and 5 for the Tigers. Ball sitting on the 37-yard line.
2 receivers in the set. Sheen Butler Lawson in the backfield beside Draley. Turn, gives to Butler
Sheen's
Lawson.
going to get it this time, too. Sheen's going to get close. He's going to take it just down to the 40. The Tigers going to be a couple of yards short of that first down. bring up a 4th down. And it looks like the punt team's going to come out on the field. That's going to be Felix McCorkle back to punt for the Tigers.
Felix doing an outstanding job thus far this season punting. Snaps back. Felix has it. He boots it away, and it's high
Nice
end
job
over
there.
end tumbler. Going to be fielded right inside the 30-yard line.
That's going to be Harris.
Still
He
on his feet.
Gets it out to the 39-yard line.
So, going to be 1st and 10 right there. The Camdenton Lakers get the ball back.
The 8:46 mark. Big hello out there to one of our viewers that is about as loyal as it gets out there. Truman Trier watching us here on the TTSN Sports Network.
All right, so Camdenton offense back to work here. Ball sits at the 39-yard line, 1st and 10. Pitch back to the tailback there. Looking for room on the left-hand side. He's going to be hit and driven out of bounds. Nice stop right there. That's going to be number 44, Noah Ochoa. Pickup of maybe 1 or 2, but not much there. It was nice containment pursuit down the line right there. Noah just takes him out of bounds.
Jacob Hill on the carry there for the Camdenton Lakers. So it's going to be 2nd and 8. Ball at the 41-yard line for the Lakers.
Camdenton slides 2 wideouts down here to the bottom of the screen. Quarterback under center, turn, pitch to this side now. Oh, look
like he might throw the ball
Look like
there.
he might throw the ball, but takes it down, and he's going to get forward progress, probably 2 yards on the carry. So that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Ethan Gatzmeyer on the tackle for the Tigers. 3rd down and 6 for the Lakers.
All right, big 3rd down here for the Waynesville defense. Be a great place to get a stop, get the ball back in the hands of Braden Draley and that Tiger offense. Turn, give to the second man through, and he's going to be dropped.
He's going to be short. He's going to pick up maybe 3 yards there, but
I think 3, but that's going to bring up 4th down and 3.
It's going to be 4th and 3. Looks like the Lakers are going to go for it.
As Lumley comes back into the huddle, it does appear that the Lakers will go for it. Ball in Camdenton territory. This would be a big stop for the Waynesville defense.
And it's going to be offsides on the Tigers there, and Camdenton is going to get a 1st down on the penalty.
Tough mistake right there for the Waynesville Tigers. Gives it 1st and 10. Ball now just inside Waynesville territory, sitting about the 49-yard line. Lumley under center. 3 backs in the set behind him.
There's going to be misdirection that way.
Still on his feet, spilling forward for a gain of about 13, maybe 14 on the play. Going to be Jackson Ezer.
He's going to pick up the 1st down, get the ball down to the 36-yard line. Camden, everybody bunched in.
Full house backfield behind Lumley. Boom. Up the middle, not fooling anybody that time, is very quickly wrapped up in the middle. Eddie Yoon with the stop that time. All right, so no gain on the play is going to bring you up 2nd and 10 for Camdenton. Ball sits at the 36-yard line. 4 receivers in the set. Now coming through, give, I believe it's to Shockley. He's looking for room on this right-hand side.
We've got a
penalty flag down.
That's usually
I'm sorry, that's Hill on the run.
And that's usually in the area of holding where that flag's at. And that could be,
it is going to be holding.
And when you see that flag come in right,
Right.
there, that's a lot of times why they gain quite so much yardage on something like that, because you get that hold on that outside.
So that's going to back it up 10 yards from the spot right there. It's going to push the ball all the way back to the 45-yard line. So we'll replay the down, but it's going to be 2nd and about 19.
Now Camdenton brings out the whole plethora of wide receivers, 3 to the bottom of your screen, 2 to the top.
5 wide, Lumley in the shotgun set, all by himself back there.
Goes across
As the receiver,
oh
what
my
a
goodness!
catch.
Wow, a one-handed grab there by Seth
Harris. What a catch! What a catch!
Wow, and he let that ball go, man. I didn't think there was. I thought he overthrew him again like he had earlier in the quarter, but wow, Harris goes up and pulls that down one-handed.
30-yard pass completion right there. So Sheila checking in from Fort Hood, Texas. We have it on the map already.
But that's okay. We love it when people.
Absolutely. I'm having to turn and check. The map is getting full, and I love it.
So we're back to a full house backfield.
Handoff goes to number 27. He's going to go in untouched.
It's going to be Jay Griffin there with the 15-yard touchdown run.
Well, several times Camdenton's run that right up the middle or just over the right guard, the right tackle area there. That time they turn, bring Griffin up the left-hand side. I think Tigers may be cheating off to the near side just a little bit, and Griffin takes it untouched up the other end. Point after attempt upcoming. Snaps back, holds down, it's up, and it is good. So with 5:05 remaining in the first quarter, Camdenton takes a lead to 14-0 here on our Waynesville Tigers. Camdenton trying to ruin homecoming, Coach Rawlings.
Well, not very nice of them, I'll tell you that. And the Lakers will be kicking off to the Tigers here.
Still time to get down here. Tiger Stadium is the 50-50. If I heard that right, they're already up to $450 in the 50-50.
50-50. Boy, yeah, it's time to come back down. I believe we'll come back and bring our queen and the court out again at halftime. I believe we do that at homecoming here. We get the band out here. I know we saw the band today at the pep assembly and what they're going to perform tonight. And, folks, it's outstanding. It is absolutely outstanding.
Well, and just a really neat performance. The tribute to the civil service, the first responders. Of course, the band under the direction of Jim Stockman, Jared Sabatasso. Just a tremendous program that they've put together there.
That deep. It's going to be to Sheen Butler Lawson.
Lawson cuts at the 15, on his feet, looking for a hole. Coming forward, he's going to cross the 20.
Just going to get tripped up there and bring it out to about the 23-yard line, 24 maybe,
looking
24
at the far
looks
official.
like. Yep.
And it is. So the Tigers will take over 1st and 10 as we have 4:50 to play here, or 4:54 left to play here in the first.
And the Tigers will come back on offense.
Braden Drayley in the shotgun set. Sheen Butler Lawson in there behind him. 2 receivers. And we are going to have a false start there on the Waynesville Tigers.
So that'll make it 1st and 15 for the Tigers.
All right, gives to Butler Lawson a little stop, hesitation, and he's going to be dropped right at the line of scrimmage. So no gain there is going to bring up 2nd and 15 for the Waynesville Tigers.
No, Matt, they're going to give him about 4 yards on that. Aren't they?
No,
they're not. I'm looking at that wrong. Sorry. Hey, you got that one right. We were getting pointed out a little bit of that from some of our local peanut gallery that likes to critique us.
We're going to have a timeout Waynesville here with 4:18 on the clock. I think maybe just a little miscommunication, something going on. Coach Draley wants to call them all in and talk about it here. Of course, deep in your own territory here is not where you want to make a mistake because Camdenton definitely looking to capitalize right now. Leading 14-0 here with 4:18 left to go in the first quarter. Tigers need to get the ball moving, get the ball down here, put a score on the board. Let Camdenton know this isn't a cakewalk. You've come into homecoming. This is a big deal.
Jerry Collins checking in from Houston, Texas. So, Tigers come back out.
All right, so Draley in the shotgun set. Sheen Butler Lawson in the backfield beside him. Taj Parrish, the near receiver, going long up top.
He's
got a receiver.
And it's going to be intercepted. Oh, my goodness. I thought that pass was going to be complete, Matt.
I did too. And
was that
Seth Harris
again.
That we saw make a terrific catch.
He pulled that ball out of there with one hand and was able to intercept the pass.
Well, and we saw the one-hand reception that Seth Harris had down here to reach back on a ball that I thought was uncatchable. Somehow wrangles that one down. Credit the defender there with just a tremendous defensive play right there.
Well, Camdenton comes right back with five wide receivers here.
Oh, Lumley escapes one, but he's not going to escape them all, as he's going to be dropped for about an 8-yard loss on the play.
Camdenton sends all 5 of those guys deep that time. Tigers with good coverage downfield.
Lumley did a nice job. It looked like Timmy Breck.
Tigers
Eddie Yoon, I think that was coming like a freight train. He escaped one, but he couldn't escape them all.
The Tigers kept that pressure on. They're going to go misdirection.
It's going to be Jackson Ezzard.
He's going to pick up about 4. And so the Lakers will have a third and 13.
Third and about 13.
Actually going to mark it at 3rd and 12.
So long third down here. Ball sitting at Camdenton's 36-yard line. Four wide receivers in the set. Turn, give, and I think we've got two. I think we had 2 people moving there before the ball.
So that'll move it back to that 5 that they just picked up. Make it 3rd and 17.
You know, Mike, another big thank you we need to shout out tonight, Mr. David Lawson.
Yes, David Lawson, not watching from Columbia tonight. He made the trip down. Of course, granddaughter Kate was part of the homecoming festivities tonight. And yes, the official food sponsor right here of the TTSN Sports booth. He brought some brownies up tonight. Absolutely fantastic.
All right, pitch back, fake reverse right there. Looking for some room on the outside, gets past one. Going to be dropped out of bounds. That's going to be Noah Ochoa.
And Noah laid a hit right there. Going to bring up a fourth, and it's going to be about 4 yards.
Fourth and four, I think.
4.
Lumley looks to be coming back into the set. Now, earlier in the game, we saw Lumley come out with the hard count right here, draw Waynesville off sides and get the 5 yards they needed. Wouldn't put it past Camdenton to try the same thing here as they send 2 wide receivers out to the top of the screen. It's going to be a little toss sweep to the left. Looking for room. There's some traffic, and he's not going to get it.
Tigers are going to drop him at the line of scrimmage. Eddie Yoon on that tackle. That was Jacob Hill on the run. The Tigers are going to take over on downs.
In Camdenton territory. Big play right there for the Tigers. So, the Waynesville Tiger offense. Great field position here to start this. Need to convert and get some points on this as we've got 2:11 to play here in the first quarter. Butler Lawson. Looks like John Ray in motion right there. Sheen Butler Lawson going to take the run forward and looks like he's going to pick up about 4. I haven't seen us run that play this year. Bring the receiver over, kind of an in-motion play. John Ray stops right there and then serves as the lead blocker for Butler Lawson, mixing it up a little bit.
And Sheen just took Pyre right up the middle.
Well, I wouldn't get in front of him.
No. And we're going to get an offsides there on the Lakers. It's going to get the Tigers to a 2nd and 1.
No, I definitely wouldn't get in front of Sheen, and after playing in the student staff basketball game this morning here at the high school, there's not a lot of people I'd want to get in front of. I felt a little older after that game was done.
I did a few years ago. That's why I don't play anymore.
All right, so with 1:30 in the clock spins, the Tigers have it 2nd and 1. Ball sitting at the 36-yard line. Snaps back. Give to Lawson. Lawson, nice little move right there.
He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, I believe.
So there were some white and purple shirts there in the backfield.
Nice job by Sheen, though. He could have been brought down for a 3 or 4 yard loss, but he didn't. He was not. Sheen made a nice little move, got those 3 yards back. So it's going to be 3rd and 1, under a minute here in the first quarter.
All right, looks like McCorkle up top, David Adams up top. John Ray comes in motion.
That's going to be Sheen Butler Lawson again.
A little misdirection coming to the weak side this time, and Sheen's going to be driven out of bounds, but not before he picks up the first down.
Nice little run there by Sheen. Tell you, I love it when Sheen Butler Lawson puts that shoulder down and starts running over people. It seems like every time he's picking up that extra 2 and 3 yards.
So the ball sits just probably the 28-yard line there. We'll call it the 28. Going to be 1st and 10 for the Waynesville Tigers.
This time Draley back to pass.
He's got Felix McCorkle over there.
Felix with a nice jumping catch. As he came down, lost his balance. He's going to be marked down right there, but a nice out there to McCorkle.
Well, McCorkle's going to pick up about 6 on the play, so it's going to make it 2nd and 4. And McCorkle pulling that down, he comes down to the ground with it, but making sure he secures that pass.
Tigers going to get one more playoff here this quarter. It's going to be Butler.
Nice
Lawson. Misdirection. Sheen's going to take it down inside the 15. That's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. The Camdenton Lakers up on the Waynesville Tigers 14-0. And Matt, you know what that means. It's time for a TTSN Sports Update. This TTSN Sports Update brought to you by the Tiger TV Facebook page. Tiger TV Facebook. You're going to want to like that Tiger TV Facebook page for all the news that is news here in Tigertown. Matt, who do you think likes that Tiger TV Facebook page?
I'm going to say homecoming queen Michelle Amato.
That's a good guess, but that's not where we're going right now. We're going to go with former Waynesville Tiger football coach Rick Vernon. He likes the Tiger TV Facebook page. And Matt, we want to send a big congratulations out to Coach Vernon because on October 16th, he is going to be inducted into the Missouri Sports Hall of Fame in Springfield, along with Mizzou former quarterback Brad Smith. And when you just look back at the career that Coach Vernon had here at Waynesville, including the state championship 2007, it's a well-deserving honor, and I couldn't be happier for anybody in the world getting inducted into that than I can be for Coach Vernon.
Absolutely. I know that Coach Vernon, obviously longtime football coach here, 33 seasons, but the lessons I learned coming out of college as a young coach on how a coach conducts himself, how you support other programs. I can't count the stuff that I've learned just by watching Rick Vernon. So, as you said, a well-deserved honor, and couldn't be happier for him.
It's going to be just off, that first pass is going to be just off the hands of David Adams. And that's going to bring up a 2nd and 10 for the Tigers on the 15-yard line.
All right, so as you said, ball sits at the 15-yard line, just underway here, 11:57 left in the second quarter. Tigers knocking on the door down here. Tigers really need to get on the scoreboard here to open the second quarter. And we're going to have a false start.
Offsides there. So that's going to make it 2nd and 15. Braden hands it off up the middle.
Sheen on his feet.
And he's going to take it to the house.
Touchdown.
It's going to be a 20-yard touchdown run there by Sheen Butler Lawson to get the Tigers on the board here in the early goings of the second quarter.
And that's exactly the answer the Waynesville Tigers needed right there. Camdenton having some early success, jumping out to that 14-0 lead. Tigers really had to come back and answer right there. Nice job by the Waynesville Tiger offense.
And that all set up by that Tiger defense, getting that stop on 4th down.
All right, Aaron Choi looks to put the extra point through. John Ray to hold. Ball's down, the kick's up, and it's good.
It's good. So we're at 14-7 here with 11:49 left in the first half. The Tigers strike, and they'll be kicking off to the Camdenton Lakers.
And still, would you back to while we got a second talking about Coach Vernon, just the lessons I learned. It's still any night of the week. There's stuff going on here at the high school. Even now, Coach Vernon's been retired, 3 years now. Any night of the week, you look up here at the JV football game. You look over at the softball game. There's Rick and Cheryl still here supporting the kids. Just absolutely couldn't be happier for anyone. All right, so Aaron Choi comes out to tee up the kick for Waynesville. 11:49 to go, and we've got ourselves a ball game here. 14-7, Camdenton leads. Waynesville taking a little bite.
Well, the Tigers needed to put some points on the board.
Uh-oh, little footballs are getting ready to fly.
Choi with a short, high kick there. Camdenton, a little miscommunication on who's going to take that. Ball's loose.
Ball's loose. Tigers have it.
Recovered. Camdenton Lakers, a little confusion on who was going to take that one. I couldn't tell who ended up running that ball for the Lakers there, but as they got it, I don't know if they ever got it secured. Tigers able to knock that away.
I think it was number 23, Jacob Hill. I don't know who he had it with. But the ball popped loose, hit the ground. I thought Camdenton was able to scoop it back, but the ball pops out a second time. Tigers have it. And, boy, wouldn't it be something to jump
Get
right up
this
here
thing
and knock
tied
this
up.
game up
Yes.
at 14.
2 receivers to the bottom of your screen. Motion, we're going to get a reverse back to Felix. Felix is
He's
going to
got
let
it.
it fly. He's
Oh,
just
Tracy Gates.
just off the hands of Tracy Gates.
Wow, that was close.
Oh, it was. Yes, it was.
Felix let that go. I didn't think there was any way that Felix was going to get turned around and even have a chance at that. Tracy, I'm sorry, turn around and have a chance at that. Tracy gets a little look right on the tip of his fingers, not able to pull it in, so it's going to be 2nd 10.
It's going to be
Give
Butler
to
Lawson to the right
Sheen.
side.
He's going to be driven out of bounds about the 25, 24-yard line. It's going to be Simpson on the stop for Camdenton.
3rd and, I'm going to say 4.5 for the Tigers here.
David Adams and Tajay Parrish split out wide to the top. Tracy Gates now goes wide to the top. Looks like McCorkle, the lone receiver, to the bottom. So 4 wide, Sheen Butler Lawson in the backfield beside Draley. Gives to Lawson. No,
Brayton
keep.
still has it. He's looking for his receiver down the middle. Just overthrows David Adams. Camdenton bit on that fake, gave Brayton some time to get that pass off. So 4th down and 4 for the Tigers.
Tigers going to go for it this deep in Camdenton territory. You got to.
2 receivers to your top, 1 down below. Sheen Butler Lawson in the backfield.
David Adams comes in motion.
Brayton
Draley drops back to pass.
We got a flag down, an incomplete pass.
I'm
We've got a
afraid
flag
that's
down.
in the area of holding right there.
Yeah.
As Braden backed up, flag came in right there around the line of scrimmage.
So if that is the call, it'll be declined. And that is, Camdenton will decline it and take over on downs. So the Tiger defense needs to come out here and get another stop on this Camdenton Laker team.
All right, so Lumley and the Camdenton offense comes back to the line of scrimmage. It's Lumley under center, 3 backs in the backfield. Turn, gives to the 3rd man through, and he's going to be dropped up at the line and dropped. That's going to be Harris. I'm going to say Harris picks up 3, maybe 4 on the play. We'll give him 4. So it's going to be 2nd and 6. Ball sits at the Camdenton 27-yard line. Camdenton comes to the line, looks like the same formation, that power backfield. Going to give to the 3rd man, going to be dropped.
That's going to be
I believe that's
Andrew Butts on the carry, number 6.
And that's going to be Eric Kane right there. Nice job, just one-on-one. Take him, grab him, flip him to the ground.
So 3rd and 4 for the Lakers. We're going to go up the middle here. Tiger defense is going to stop that. Oh, we got a
We
flag,
got a late flag.
We're going to get a face mask on. Face mask.
Face mask on the Tigers.
Referees are in discussion where they're going to mark this from, I believe. And it's going to be a...
So a 5-yard penalty is going to be enough for the first down. So that's going to push the ball to the 35-yard line. Camdenton's going to have it 1st and 10 there. Camdenton, 2 receivers to the top of the screen, 1 lone setback in the... And I think we're going to have movement on that left-hand side of Camdenton's line right there. And it is. So we gave 5. We're going to take back 5.
Just too bad that first down was in the middle.
Yeah, that first down. Can we undo the first down since they did it that time?
I wish we could.
You know, if they'd let us make up the rules as it goes, it would be more in our favor. So that's going to make it 1st and 15. Still 9 minutes and 10 seconds to play here in the first half. Camdenton leading 14-7.
Little misdirection. That's going to be Jackson Easert. He's going to pick up.
Looks like he's going to pick up about 6, but once again, Eric Kane coming through underneath.
They're going to actually give him 7 and make it 2nd and 8.
Need to send a big hello. Former Waynesville coach Mickey Murray checking in from Laramie, Wyoming tonight.
Another nice job by the Tigers. The left side of that Tiger defensive line stayed home on that misdirection play.
Nick Clary, the senior in there on the stop on that play. Tigers making it some tough sledding up the middle here. Nice job by the Tiger defense. 3rd and long, 3rd and 8.
6. Looks like it's going to be 3rd
and 6.
Yeah.
Ball sitting right at just inside the 39-yard line there. Lumley back to pass.
He's going to roll out to the right.
Going to get some pressure.
Keep it.
Eric Kane coming.
That ball's loose. That ball's on the ground.
There you go.
And the Tigers have recovered that fumble.
Credit Eric Kane right there. I could see Eric Kane coming from the middle of the field on a collision line with Lumley right there. Kane knocks that ball loose, and the Tigers get on top of it.
Looked like Lumley right there tried to reach out for the first down. He was going to be short even if he reached out, but he reached out, lost control of the ball. Tigers pick it up, take it over on the 44-yard line.
Well, reaching out in that situation with the full head of steam that Kane was bringing right there wasn't a smart play because Eric Kane hit him like a load of bricks. All right, Butler Lawson looks for room over the left tackle. He's going to go forward and pick up about 2.
Coach Harris and Miss Harris are watching us there from home tonight. Coach Harris had a rough week this week.
Absolutely.
He's been sick this week. We made it in today and talked to him as we were leaving. And Coach Harris thought, kind of week he's had. He thought he probably just going to hang out and watch it from the house tonight. We hope a couple days over the weekend he's feeling a whole bunch better come Monday.
Mr. James Carson checking in.
Former WHS teacher. We've got a Camdenton Laker down on the field right now. It's going to be number 74 for the Lakers, and he is not on our program.
Don't have a number 74 on mine.
Like he was getting up and he's back down on the field. Hopefully it's nothing too bad over there. And they're getting him up again.
All right.
He's
Crowd
limping off.
gives him a hand. limping a little bit, but good to see him be able to get up. Never want to see high school. Doesn't matter which
what
team.
And it doesn't matter whether.
Never want to see these high school guys get hurt.
We never want to see the college or the pro guys. We just don't like to see anybody get hurt no matter what we're doing.
No, absolutely not. Tiger fans give him a round of applause as he makes his way off. So back to action comes Braden Draley and the Tiger offense.
2nd and 8 for the Tigers.
Tigers have 2 receivers bunched down here. John Ray comes onto the set. He's going to go wide to the top. Butler Lawson in the backfield beside Braden Draley. Draley drops back. He's got a receiver.
He lets it go long. It's floated out there, and Camdenton's able to get underneath of it.
Who else but Seth Harris?
Seth Harris able to get underneath that ball and make the interception. That ball kind of floated a little too much air underneath that ball. And Camdenton with the turnover is going to take over on the 29-yard line.
Need to send a big hello to alumni through for us in track, Mr. Brandon Sanford checking in.
Camdenton to the right side. That's nice shoestring tackle there. I believe 13. That's going to be Tajay Parrish with that tackle. Tajay didn't make that tackle. That might have been a really long run.
Could have been a big gainer for Camden right there. As we are just under 6:50 left to play here in the first half. Ball sitting at the 42-yard line.
We're going to get a timeout by the Camdenton Lakers.
Yep.
Little confusion as they were coming up to the line.
As Mike, we have a celebrity in the booth here.
Yes, we do. Miss Kate Long, who was part of the homecoming court tonight.
The princess attendant, I believe. I saw her in the parade today in a big, shiny convertible car.
Congratulations, Miss Kate. And she's up here with the official food supplier for the TTSN Sports Network. Her grandpa, David Lawson.
Absolutely. We need to thank him again for the wonderful snacks tonight. And we need to send a big hello, Mr. C.J. Dunkel checking in from St. Robert, Missouri over there tonight. I'm sure he and Riley are keyed up watching this battle between the Waynesville Tigers and the Camdenton Lakers. Camden looking for room on the right-hand side. Going to go forward, pick up 2, maybe 3 on the play before he's dropped.
Eric Kane again on that tackle. Well, 2nd and 7 for the Lakers.
All right, a little toss sweep back to the right-hand side again. That's going to be number 23 on the carry, Jacob Hill. I cannot see where they've spotted. Looks like he's going to pick up 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, I was with you, Matt. I was having a hard time seeing where that spot actually was.
So that's going to make it 3rd and about 4 here for the Camdenton Lakers. Would be a great place for the Tigers to come up with a stop here. Get that ball back with plenty of time here before halftime. Get a chance to knot this up at 14. Boom!
Wow.
What a move right there. That's got to be Tim Breck.
That's
that's Pablo Cuevas.
in the backfield. The Lakers are going to have to bring the punt team out and turn the ball back over to the Tigers.
Oh, get the international map back up as Mr. Brian Opperman's checking in from the country of Qatar tonight.
Got an officials. Oh, we got a timeout by the Waynesville Tigers. Tigers with that timeout. We'll give you some scores from around the Ozark Conference. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Glendale up on Rolla 22-14. Tigers will be making that trip to Springfield next Friday night to take on the Glendale Falcons. Second quarter score, Joplin 14, Lebanon 0. And another second quarter score, West Plains is up on Kickapoo 14-7. Up, and we have a halftime score. Hillcrest up on Parkview 20-7. So it looks like, I'm looking at that number, it looks like 29, and Matt, I don't see a 29 for
I do not either.
Camdenton. That's who's back to punt.
It's like Sheen Butler Lawson.
And David Adams.
David
the ball's going to
Adams.
bounce. It's going to roll inside the 20 down to about the 14. Camdenton will down it there, and that's where the Tigers will take over with 4 minutes and 35 seconds left here.
All right, so 4:35 left to play here in the first half. Tiger defense has been playing very well against a high-powered Camdenton offense. Camdenton, I believe, scoring 70 points last week.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, as they took on Parkview. Last week they squeaked one out against Rolla.
All right.
Draley gives it off to Butler Lawson.
Butler Lawson, nice little move there. He's going to go forward and takes the ball out just to the 20-yard line. Right at the 20-yard line there.
Seth Harris on that tackle. 2nd and 4 for the Tigers. Tigers 4 wide receivers, 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Butler Lawson in the backfield with Braden Draley. And we're going to have a movement on the Tiger offensive line, which will move that ball back 5 yards. So 2nd and 9 for the Tigers. Under the 4-minute mark here in quarter number 2. The ball through Braden Draley's hands. Braden picks it up,
Ball
drops it back
loose.
down. It's still loose. Camdenton's going to recover it on the 2-yard line. So they're going to mark it actually on the 3-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal from the 3 for the Lakers.
So, 1st and 10 or 1st and goal. What a tough break right there for the Waynesville Tigers.
Full house backfield for the Lakers. There's going to be a flag down. believe we had movement there on the Lakers. Yep, we had a false start on the Lakers. That'll back it up 5, make it 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. First and goal from the 3, 1st and goal from the 8. It definitely changes things here, Matt.
Absolutely.
But Camdenton's going to stay in that full house backfield. Pitch goes to
Harris. Looking
He's
for
going to get to the 5, it looks like. Pick up about 3. Eddie Yoon on that tackle.
All right, so ball on the far hash mark, same formation at the 5. Hand off
Straight
up
up
the middle. No signal from the referees yet.
It's going to be short. Tigers think they have the ball.
Harris was the man on the carry. It got into the pile in there, and I couldn't see.
I have no idea.
Referees are huddling up to talk about it. Malik Hopper insistent that the Waynesville Tigers have the ball, and they do.
They do. And they're going to say it's a touchback, so that'll get the Tigers out of that hole and move it out to the 20-yard line. That's another huge piece of this.
That is a big play right there for the Tigers. Tigers catch an unlucky bounce. Camdenton has it 1st and goal at the 3. Not only can they not score, turn the ball over. Tigers get the ball 1st and 10 at the 20. Tigers have 2:29 to play here in the first half. And, Mike, there is a huge difference right now in this ball game. You go down 21-7. This game opens the second half with a totally different feel.
Oh, that's definitely right. And we got a whistle.
There was some movement up front. Camdenton moved, but I believe he may.
Oh, we got a timeout from the Camdenton Lakers.
I couldn't tell if he was drawn off. Everything looked discombobulated there. So, explained it with the timeout.
Well, I don't think Camdenton felt real prepared right there. So call the timeout and try to get things set up. Gives the Tigers on offense a chance to discuss their plan here at 2:29 left in the first half. See Coach Draley there talking to the boys on offense. Hopefully that timeout plays into our favor too, because Coach Draley was able to talk about exactly what they want to do here with the whole team around him.
Absolutely. And there's a big difference being at the 20 here than down inside the 5. The playbook's a little more open right here. Sheen Butler-Lawson gets the handoff.
He's going to take it out, still on his feet. He's going to take it out
he's gonna be
to the 30, boy, I think.
Right at the first down line. I cannot tell. It's going to depend on the spot right here. I think that's the first down where he set it down.
And it is. It's a first down for the Tigers. 10-yard run there by Sheen Butler-Lawson. Sheen again. This time, Sheen's going to be brought down in the backfield.
Yeah, a whole host of white and purple shirts through the line that time in a hurry. He's going to be dropped, it looks like, for about a 3-yard loss. So that's going to bring up second and about 13 for the Waynesville Tigers. Just under 2 minutes left to play here in the first half. Tigers have one wide out to the top, one wide out to the bottom. Handoff goes to Butler Lawson, looking for room on the right-hand side.
We got a flag down. Flag down in the area of holding, and it's going to be holding against the Tigers. That will move the Tigers back. .138 left here in the first half. Both teams with one timeout remaining.
All right, so Draley in the shotgun.
Hand
Gives
off
to Butler Lawson. Lawson looking for room. Slips one tackler. Still on his feet. Going to be right.
Can pick up a couple maybe. He brought down inbound, so the clock is still running. It's going to be 3rd and 24 for the Tigers.
All right, so 3rd and long.
Going to be given to Butler Lawson again. He's up the middle with room to run. He's going to be brought down. We're going to get a brought down after a gain of about 15. We'll see what it's going to be. 4th and 15. We're going to get a timeout by the Lakers. I kind of thought maybe they would. They're going to use their final timeout.
So they're going to stop it with 35 ticks left on the clock. Waynesville going to have it 4th and 8. Probably expect to see Felix McCorkle out there to punt it for the Tigers. The Tigers talking it over. Don't want to give up the long one here right before half. I think for Waynesville, we go into this down 7 at halftime. Got to feel pretty good about especially the play of the defense here in the first half.
Well, the Lakers jump out real quick to a 14-0 lead. Haven't been able to score in about a quarter and a half here. So yeah, you got to be excited about the play of the defense right here.
Well, and Camdenton finding a lot of room, a lot of holes early in that Waynesville line, and that line has shut down Eddie Yoon, Pablo Cuevas, Eric Kane inside, just absolutely shutting the running game down for Camdenton. McCorkle's back. He's got the snap. High wobbly punt. It's going to hit.
Going to take a Waynesville bounce.
And it's going to be touched down right about the 45-yard line of Camdenton. So Camdenton's going to have it 1st and 10 there. 22 seconds left to play.
No timeouts left for the Lakers.
No timeouts. I would go find Seth Harris and make sure that we have a defender who is wearing him as a sweater. Seth Harris, we've seen make a couple just fantastic catches here tonight for Camdenton. Definitely do not want to give him any open territory.
And Camdenton's going to be in that full house backfield here.
Referee stops here.
We're going to get a timeout for the Tigers. I Coach Draley wanted to see what kind of set the Lakers were going to be in there. Use that final timeout right here to set the defense.
Camdenton comes out in that power eye loaded backfield formation that time. Now, don't know that they're going to come back out in it again, but Camdenton, nice job out of that power eye, though. You never know which running back's getting the ball, which side they're going to. Definitely hard to defend, but like I said, credit that Waynesville defense. They have done a nice job, especially the second quarter, of shutting that running game for Camdenton completely down. So we're going to come back to action. Ball sitting at the 45-yard line, 22 seconds left to play here in the first half. Camdenton comes back onto the field. Back into that power eye loaded backfield formation.
They're going to roll it out to the right, looking for a receiver. He's going to run it, get out of bounds. 14 seconds left.
Lumley looking downfield right there, but didn't look like he saw anybody, and keeps it, runs that out of bounds. Stops the clock with 14 seconds. Now he does pick up about 8 yards on the run.
They stay in that. Well, 3 receivers.
Yeah, Camdenton loading up this bottom side right here. 3 receivers staggered.
Flag down.
They're going to run it out of bounds. It's going to be Hill on the carry, but the flag was down. I think it's an illegal formation. Based on what I saw over here, I don't think the tackle was covered at the start.
So that'll move it 5 back, negate the gain. 7 seconds left here in the first half.
All right, so Camdenton comes to the line. They're going to spread the receivers out to the top of the screen this time. Swings it out there for Harris.
Harris is going to be wrapped up. He's going to be brought down. That's going to bring us to the end of the first half of football with the Camdenton Lakers up on the Tigers 14-7. Folks, lots of activity going on here at halftime. You're going to want to stay tuned. Watch the Waynesville Tiger Band under the direction of Jim Stockman, and we'll be back in about 20 minutes for second half action.
Administration, Faculty, and Student Government Association is pleased that you are participating in our homecoming activities this evening. We are happy to present our reigning homecoming queen, Michelle Amato, and her senior attendant, Courtney Dubose, Christina Obar, Lacey Squires, and the junior attendant, Aubrey Durr, the sophomore attendant, Hannah Hedrick, and the freshman attendant, Tiana Daniels. Congratulations!
always recognizes the power within themselves. A true hero cannot be defeated, no matter what the situation.
Please welcome the Waynesville Tiger Pride Marching Band. Performing this year's marching show, A Hero Is. This year's field show explores the attributes of a true hero. You must be willing to journey inward, discover your own power, and use that power for the good of mankind. The band will be performing Movement 1, Discovery of Power. Movement 2, Compassion, Love, and Sacrifice. And Movement 3, Strength of Body and Mind. Drum majors, is your band ready? Waynesville Marching Band, you have the field for your halftime performance.
Every hero must discover the power within them. Do you know what a hero really is? A hero always recognizes the power within themselves. A true hero cannot be defeated, no matter what the situation. Training is nothing. The will is everything. If you devote yourself to an ideal, and they can't stop you, you become something else entirely. inside you. But you must not be afraid, for there is only one choice. Embrace the power that has been given to you. The heart of a hero reaches out to his fellow man. Compassion, love, and sacrifice are all integral parts of the heart of a hero. Heroes possess strength of body and mind. Heroes come in many forms. We all possess heroic qualities, but you must journey inward. Discover your own power and use that power for the good of mankind.
Drum majors this year are Ben Coleman and Caitlin Bates. The head band director is Jim Stockman, assisted by Jared Sabatasso and Chelsea Hanley. The guard coach is Laura Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, your Waynesville Tiger Pride Marching Band! For the businesses and representatives of the 3 winning floats, please come down to the track. Please direct your eyes onto the field where the Waynesville High School cheerleaders will perform a dance routine. Again, will the businesses and 3 winning floats, school representatives, please come down to the track. The WHS Student Government Association holds an annual float competition as part of the homecoming. The competition is between all Waynesville schools and clubs and organizations. The float theme was Celebrating Our Stripes. And the floats were judged earlier today by our professional panel. After points were totaled, the 2017 float third place winner is East Elementary. Second place is Waynesville Middle School. And your 2017 first place homecoming float winner is Partridge Elementary. Also, there was a window decorating contest where any local business could participate in by following the theme of Celebrating Our Stripes. The windows were judged Wednesday by our professional panel. After the points were totaled, the 2017 window decorating third place winner is Waynesville City Utilities. Second place is Java Express. West. And your 2017 first place window decoration winner is Starbucks. We would like to give a very special thank you to all the class sponsors and club sponsors and community members who have helped make this evening a success. Now, pull out those raffle tickets and direct your attention down to the track as they draw out the winning number. The Kiwanis Club has been selling 50-50 raffle tickets tonight, and tonight's winner will receive a jackpot of $670. That's right, they sold $1,340 worth of tickets. If you have the winning ticket, you need to go meet the Kiwanis Club at their table near the entrance to the stadium to claim your prize. And the winning ticket number is 3985522. Again, the winning number is 3985522. If you're tonight's lucky winner, you have $670 coming your way. The winner should meet the Kiwanis table now near the entrance to the stadium. Also, we'd like to take this time to thank the chain gang. Tonight's chain gang are Mike Dunbar, Bob Jones, Chris Morgan, and Craig Chavez. A big hand to the chain gang.
Yeah, I don't feel like cheering.
Like my hair hurts.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for second half action here from Tiger Stadium, Homecoming 2017. Camdenton Lakers up on the Waynesville Tigers, 14-7. Matt, Camden come out, struck quickly twice. Tigers defense tightened up. Camdenton didn't score for a quarter and a half. Tigers put 7 on the board. Tigers going to be getting this opening kickoff when we come back here in 2 minutes. Be real nice to see the Tigers to put some points on the board early here in the third quarter.
Absolutely. You talk about that defense that stepped up, just absolutely shut down the Camdenton running game. Early on, they found some room inside the tackles and even off the little toss sweeps to the outside, which in turn freed up some passing opportunities for Lumley in the backfield for Camdenton. Seth Harris?
Harris.
Absolutely, couple just amazing receptions on the night. And then, as you said, the Tigers stiffen up, not a whole lot there. Tiger defense has given us a chance to get right back into this game. The Tigers going to be getting the ball here to start the second half. Going to be a big opportunity. You go down, open up this half with a score, jump out, tie this game up. Never know where we could end up here tonight against a very good Camdenton team.
That is true. Camdenton tied for the top of the Ozark Conference with a record of 5-1 coming in here tonight. Around the Ozark Conference tonight, about halfway through the second quarter, Glendale up on Rolla 22-20. At halftime, right down the interstate in Lebanon, Joplin with a 28-0 lead over the Yellow Jackets. Late second quarter score, West Plains up on Kickapoo 21-14. And just starting the fourth quarter, Hillcrest up on Parkview 40-7. So you see the Lakers lining up to kick off here for second half action. back deep for the Tigers. Sheen Butler Lawson, I believe that's Tajay Parrish on the other side.
Coleman Baker, number 20, in there to kick for Camdenton. Kicks up. It's a long one, going to be fielded right at the 5-yard line.
Sheen Butler Lawson
Butler
with
Lawson
the ball.
Across the 20, on his feet, 25, spins.
He's still on his feet.
Makes a move across
Still
the
on his
40,
feet.
50.
Butler
Finally
Lawson's
gonna
gonna
be
take it
thrown down,
across midfield. Wow.
What a return right there for Sheen Butler Lawson.
And Matt, if Camdenton kicks off again, I don't know that we're going to see them kick it deep again. We talk about this, seems like on a nightly basis. Tigers return game gets the Tigers good field position when you kick it deep. Braden Draley back out at the quarterback position for the Tigers. Butler Lawson in the backfield with him.
Checking in here in the second half. Looks like my wife's at home watching here in the second half.
Butler Lawson gets it around that left side. He's going to pick up about 8 yards.
It's probably about bedtime at my house, so Sophie, Paige, Landon, Daddy loves you. I'll be home after this game, but we've got a lot of action to go here.
Yes, we do. And we'll say a big hello to our good friend Colin Long joining us here on the Facebook.
Oh, Colin Long, leading candidate right now is Braden Draley, going to get dropped down in the backfield right there. Looks like going to be a loss of about 3 yards on the play.
It's going to make it 3rd and about 6. 5. Yeah, they're going to say actually 5 yards here for the Tigers.
Little conversation. Sheen Butler Lawson moves up in the backfield. Tajay Parrish comes in motion. Little swing pass.
Swing pass out to Tajay. It's going to be incomplete.
Just a little forward and a little low right there. Tajay not able to get a handle on that, so it's going to bring up 4th down. But as we were saying there, Colin Long jumps in TTSN Viewer of the Year runnings right now. Several point lead on any other candidates right now. I think losing out to Chris Morgan on that last year, Colin's looking for to take the title back.
This is going to be Tajay. He's going to go to the right side. He looks like he's
Tajay's
looking to throw. We got a flag down. Tajay lets it fly.
The pass is
completed
complete
to Felix McCorkle, but we do have a flag. It's going to be holding against the Tigers. That flag was thrown right there where you see Tajay rolling out to the right. So they're going to mark the yardage back. So it's going to be 4th down and a whole bunch now for the Tigers.
Yeah, it looks like 4th down, just about 20.
McCorkle back to punt for the Tigers.
Is that Seth Harris down here to return? High snap. McCorkle gets it down, gets the kick up, and it's
Nice
a beauty.
one.
It's
Kick.
a beauty. Fair caught.
Fair caught inside the 20. It's going to be at about the 19-yard line. Will be where the Camdenton Lakers take over. 10:30 left here in quarter number 3.
So Camdenton will take over right at just inside their own 20-yard line. 10:30 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Want to welcome everybody back after halftime. Hope you got a chance to see that routine by the Waynesville Tiger Marching Band under the direction of Jim Stockman and Jared Sabatasso.
When I get a chance, they're out here first hour. See how much hard work goes in during first hour and all the time they put in after school, and they do an outstanding job. A little misdirection there. It's going to go to number 12, Gabe Kurtz. Tigers get him stopped right about the line of scrimmage.
If I remember right, Gabe Kurtz just a junior. they're going to give him 1 yard, so
Yep.
it'll bring up 2nd and 9. Camden comes to the line. 2 receivers going to split out wide to the top of the screen. 2 in the backfield behind Lumley. Lumley under center. Oh,
Nope.
didn't call it.
Didn't come across. That pass complete across the middle. It's going to be to number 23. It's going to be Jacob Hill. He's going to bring the ball down and cross the 50-yard line.
Camden gets away with one there, I think, because there was movement. I think the Tigers were drawn off a little flinch on the left side of that line right there. I think Camden gets away with one right there. Pass is complete. They're going to bring it down on inside Waynesville territory. Ball sits just inside the Waynesville 49. So Camden will have it there, 1st and 10, as they come to the line. Camden going to split. 2 wide outs, 1 to the top, 1 to the bottom. 2 backs in the set behind Lumley. Give goes to number 4. It's going to be Bo Shore.
Well, it's going to pick up about a yard. Tiger defense up the middle. The Tiger defense doing a tremendous job. They're going to...
Trenton Sexton going to be the man in there on the stop for the Tigers that time.
I'm going to give Shore 2 on that.
So that'll make 2nd and 8. Lumley drops back, looks to the flats, has the pass completed. Going to be knocked out of bounds. I believe that's going to be Hill on the reception. No, I'm sorry,
Jackson
that's Ezard.
Knocked out there by Noah Ochoa.
But not before he picks up that 1st down. So Camden ball now sitting at the 31-yard line, 1st and 10.
This one's going to be handed off to, at left side. That's going to be number 4, Bo Shore again. And we've got a flag down after the play.
Devin Stearns in on the stop there. I did not see what prompted the flag, but the referee is talking to the Waynesville Tigers here.
Call holding on the Lakers, I believe. Excuse me, it was a personal foul on the Lakers.
So that's going to back it up 15.
So they're going to say that was after the play. So it's going to move it.
So we're at 1st and 16, roughly. Lumley drops back, looking for some room to pass.
He's going to run it.
He slips the defender right there, still on his feet.
And he takes it down real close to a 1st down.
That's going to be a 16-yard run for Lumley right there. Ethan Gatzmeyer finally gets him stopped, but not before he picks up that 1st down, it looks like, from here. If he doesn't, it's 2nd and really short.
And they're going to bring the chain gang out, I believe. Get a measurement.
Boy, just kind of a broken pass play right there. Lumley takes off. Tigers just able to slip and dip and squeeze past a couple defenders there and gets it down here very close to the 1st down if it's not.
It's going to be just short. Looks like about 4 inches.
Nose of the football. It's not much, so going to be 2nd and inches here as the ball sits right outside the 20-yard line, right at the 21. So with 8:23 left to go here in the 3rd quarter, Camden has it 2nd short. All right, Camden comes to the line, 1 receiver out to the top, loaded backfield here behind Lumley.
We go straight up the middle. Well, it's going to depend on the spot.
Yeah, I don't.
I think they're going to give him the first down.
Forward
looking at
progress, I think, gets the first down before he's pushed back. So it's going to be a first down, Camdenton.
It will be a first down right at the 20-yard line. 7:55 left here. Quarter number 3.
All right, Lumley drops back.
He's going back up the middle.
Pickup of
about 12 on that carry.
carry that time was number 41, Todd Simpson.
First and goal for the Lakers. From the 8-yard line, Matt, we've been here before.
We have been here before.
Good things happened.
Good things did happen. The Tigers really would like to see that happen here again. All right, that's going to be Seth Harris on the carry. He's going to get maybe forward for a yard or two, but not much.
Eddie Yoon on that tackle.
So it's going to be second and goal. Ball sits right about the 6-yard line as Camdenton comes to the line once more. Packed in, loaded house. Little toss back to Harris again. This time looking for some room on the right-hand side. He's going to spill forward and pick up a few yards.
Looks like he's going to pick up a couple again. Get it down to about the 3-yard line, I believe. So, third and goal from the 3. Camdenton liking running that ball to the right side. And that's the short side of the field right now, Matt.
Absolutely. As the stands they are rocking over here.
So now we come to the left this time, and that's going to be stopped for a loss. It's going to be Harris again. He's going to be stopped at the 4-yard line. Tracy Gates on that tackle. And Eddie Union on that. So fourth and goal from the 4-yard line. Tigers defense with a nice job down here.
And what a big stop this would be right here if the Tigers can stop them on fourth down. Lumley brings the offense to the line up under center. One running back behind him in the backfield. Little 3-man bunch of receivers to the right-hand side.
Lumley's going to roll out.
Looking into the back of the end zone. He's pressured. He's
covered.
got a receiver, but
he's
he's not
out
of bounds.
And the Tigers with a stop again inside the 5-yard line.
A job by the Tiger defense. Twice tonight, Camdenton's had it inside the 10-yard line, first and goal, and the Tigers able to stop them. What a stand by the Tiger defense. So the Tigers going to have it first and 10. Ball's going to be sitting right, about the 5-yard line?
It's going to be on the 4, I believe.
Would like to see a nice long drive right here because as good as this defense is playing, they have been on the field a lot here tonight. Like to see them get a quick breath and some rest over here as Braden takes us all the way down the field to tie this game up.
It's going to be Butler Lawson. He breaks the tackle, but he's going to be brought down a couple of yard loss there. It's going to move the ball back to the 2-yard line, I believe.
So it's going to be 2nd and 12, ball sitting right at the 2.5 yard line.
Going to be Butler Lawson again. He's going to go around the left side, get some room for the Tigers to work, get it out to about the 10-yard line.
The 10-yard line, and what you said there was key. Get some breathing room right there. Definitely don't like being backed up right against that goal line. So it's going to be 3rd and a long 4.
8 yards on the carry for Sheen. High snap, ball's on the ground, it's loose. And the Camdenton Lakers have recovered the ball, so they're, wow, Matt, they're going to take over on the 8-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and goal again for the Lakers on the 8-yard line.
So, tap the Tiger defense once more. Can we bend?
Can we do this one more time? We've done it twice.
Stiffen up inside the 10-yard line here. 1st and goal for the Lakers. Lumley drops back. Looking for room, looking for a receiver. He's got him.
About the 5-yard line, maybe?
Yeah, it looks
It'll
like
be about the 4-yard line.
Probably
Yep.
about the 4-yard line, pushed out of bounds there.
We got a Tiger down on the field.
That looks like a leg cramp.
Yeah, it's going to be, looks like Eddie Yoon has caught him a cramp. Eddie's up. I like to love to see that. Eddie's jogging off the field.
Eddie has played tough inside tonight. Of course, as Coach Mack likes to say, Eddie's got 2 speeds, off and blast off.
So 2nd and goal from the 4 for the Lakers.
All right, 3 receivers bunched to the right. 1 back in the set behind Lumley. Turn, gives it to the tailback. Driving forward, going to be stopped and pushed.
Going to be stopped. Going to get it down to about the 2-yard line. We'll see where the spot is. Yep, it's going to be just at the 2-yard line. So
Eric
Third-
Kane
third
in
and-
there
yeah.
on the stop for the Tigers.
They're going up the middle. That's going to be Harris. He jumps. See where he ended up.
Harris thought he was in, but the referees say he was down before he got across there.
So 4th and goal from the 1 for the Lakers.
Do the Tigers have one more in them right here?
Powerhouse set for the Lakers. They're going right up the middle.
Tailback jumps.
He jumps. They're going to call him in. One official called the touchdown. The other official did not. And it is going to be a touchdown for the Camdenton Lakers.
So that's going to stop the clock at 1:56 here in the third quarter. Camdenton.
Whoa,
leading-
we've got and we have a flag down on the play. We had a flag down after the play. Excuse me, Matt. Unsportsmanlike on the Tigers. So that penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. Baker in for the extra point.
All right, so Coleman Baker in to attempt the point after for Camdenton. Snap is back. The hold is down. The kick's up, and it is a laser beam, but it goes
that
through.
was a bullet, but it got through. Camdenton Lakers take a 21-7 lead over the Waynesville Tigers. 1:56 left here in quarter number 3. And Lakers will be getting that 15-yard penalty here on the kickoff. Well, Matt, the Tigers offense needs to strike back here. Put some points on the board here real quickly.
Absolutely. Have to answer that. Definitely don't want Camdenton to get the momentum rolling and be able to get marching here in the fourth quarter, or into the third, into the fourth quarter.
Tajay Parrish, Sheen Butler Lawson will be back for the Tigers. Well, and maybe I'm in. Okay, now they're going to go out and mark it off. They put the ball down on the 40. And it'll be 15 yards from there. So it'll be on the
All right, so Pearson, Lawson, Butler Lawson back deep for the Tigers. My guess is Baker's going to put this one deep through the end zone, and the Tigers aren't going to have a chance. And it is high,
that would be
and
correct.
it is long. So the Waynesville Tigers and Braden
And Matt, you
Grayling-
couldn't have been more correct. He not only put it in the end zone, he landed it at the end and checked it up like he was hitting a golf wedge right there, and he got it to stay in the end zone.
He was hitting his flop wedge to make it just drop right
And
there
he did.
and
He
stick.
stuck it right there in the end zone.
So Braden Draley and the Tigers offense will get back to work at the 20-yard line. 1:56 left to play here in the third quarter. All right, Draley hands off to Sheen. Sheen looking for room on the left. On his feet, has a block.
Lowers his shoulder.
Looks like he's going to pick up about 5 on the play. So that'll bring up 2nd and 5 here.
Sheen goes out of bounds. So it stops the clock.
Butler
Give to Sheen
Lawson again.
He's going to be stopped in the backfield this time.
Looks like it's going to be a loss of about 2.
Third and 7 for the Tigers. Braden back to pass this time.
Braden
Pumps
pulls
it.
it down.
He's going to pull it down. He's going to run.
He's got a little real estate in front of him.
He's going to be close to that first down.
This is going to depend on the spot. I think he's got it.
It looks like from that spot that he does. First down, Tigers. So new set of downs for the Tigers.
So the ball right at the 30-yard line. We are now under a minute to play here in the third. 55 seconds remain on the clock. Clock stops on the first down. Tracy Gates, David Adams. Now Tracy Gates goes in motion to the top. David Adams, and I believe this is Felix McCorkle down here at the bottom of the screen. Looks like.
Hand the ball off to Sheen Butler Lawson. He's going to be brought down immediately.
Bo Shore in there on the stop for Camdenton.
Clock is stopped here. I'm not sure what for. And they're going to get it started again.
And we're going to get a timeout here, I believe.
There's some confusion.
Yeah, going to be timeout, Waynesville. So that timeout's going to stop the clock at 5 seconds. So Tigers looking to get one more play off here in the third. And then to that all-important fourth quarter we go. Tigers down there talking it over. See head coach Brad Draley in there in the huddle. All right, so the Tigers come back on the field. Braden Draley, Sheen Butler Lawson in the backfield. David Adams, Felix McCorkle wide out here to the bottom. Up there to the top, I cannot see. I believe that may be Jonathan Ray up there, but I cannot see for sure. Jonathan Ray comes in motion. Stops Sheen Butler Lawson up the middle. Spills forward. He's going to pick up a couple, but not much.
And that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter with the Camdenton Lakers up on the Waynesville Tigers 21-7 here, homecoming 2017. And you know what the end of the third quarter means, Matt? It's time for a TGSN Sports Update. This TGSN Sports Update brought to you by the TigerTV Facebook page. TigerTV Facebook. You're going to want to like that TigerTV Facebook page for all the news that is news here in Tigertown. Matt, you know who likes the TigerTV Facebook page?
Well, Mike, you know it's homecoming. We're playing Camdenton, which makes me think of track season. I'm going to say our good buddy John McNabb up at Camdenton likes the TigerTV Facebook page.
Matt, you are exactly right. Head girls track coach John McNabb, he does like the TigerTV Facebook page, but he doesn't like that to be known up there in Lakertown because it might get some grief liking that TigerTV Facebook page. Not only is he the head girls coach, but he's the head girls coach of the defending Class 4 state girls track team. We want to send out congratulations to Coach McNabb and all those Lady Lakers over there that we get to compete against in the springtime. John's sitting over here in the VIP booth tonight next to us. And notice that he's had his phone out. He might have been checking that.
Well, I'm
Tiger
sure,
TV Facebook page
in
to find out what was going on. But once again, all you folks up there in Camdenton, John doesn't want to know that, so you all to know that. So please don't spread that around.
All right, we are back to action here. Fourth quarter opens up. We've got a flag down. Pass is going to be complete.
To Sheen Butler Lawson.
Lawson going to move forward. He's going to have enough for the first down, pending the flag, which is
But
dangerously in that area of holding.
And it is going to be holding against the Tigers, which will move that ball back. So Tigers are going to lose 10 yards on this play instead of 3rd and 10, which on the play we had a first down. On third, we're going to go back and make it 3rd and 20 for the Tigers.
Mike, looks like it's going to be about 3rd and 23 here. It's 10 yards from the spot of the foul. It's going to move that way, way back. Wipes out a nice gain right there for the Tigers. The Tigers offense going to have to come right back and do it again here. And we're going to get another
penalty here. The left side of that Tiger offensive line had movement before the snap, so that'll move the Tigers back another 5. So now we're at 3rd and 29 for the Tigers. Braden Darley back to pass. He's going to throw a little screen pass. It's going to bounce in there and at the feet of Sheen Butler Lawson, and that's going to make it 4th down. You'll see the Tiger punt unit come out on the field. Felix McCorkle will be punting for the Tigers.
All right.
Nobody back for the Lakers.
McCorkle back.
McCorkle gets that punt off. It's going to go end over end, take a Waynesville bounce, and then it's going to check up at about the 45-yard line. That's where the Camdenton Lakers will take over.
So with 11:38, Camdenton's going to get the ball back just inside Waynesville territory, leading right now 21-7. No, the defense has played well tonight, but going to have to ask them to step up and make another big stop here. Give the Tiger offense a chance to get back on the field here, put some points on the board.
So Camdenton, it's 11:38 left here in the fourth quarter. Going to be misdirection, and the Tigers are going to stop that right at the line of scrimmage.
Pablo Cuevas in there on that stop.
So that's going to make it 2nd down and 10.
All right. Camdenton comes to the line. They're going to split one wide out hit down here to the bottom of the screen. 2 running backs in the set behind Lumley. Lumley takes it, gives to Seth Harris. Seth Harris looking for room around that left-hand side.
Tigers do a good job of stretching out the field right there. It's going to be Tracy Gates on the tackle.
A nice open field stop right there. It was basically Tracy one-on-one over there.
We've got a Camdenton Laker down on the field on the far side.
So the Tigers come over. Looks like that's number 13, Seth Harris, going over a little gingerly to the sideline over there. All right, so it looks like we'll come out of the timeout, be ready to go back to football action here. 10:42 left to play in the game. Camdenton on top right now, 21-7. Going to be third and third and long, 7 short 8.
Yeah, they're saying 8 on the scoreboard, so we'll go with that. 3rd and 8. Lakers will bring 3 receivers down to the bottom of your screen.
Little bunch of receiver set going up top. He's got the receiver wide open.
And we've got a flag down on the near side. The receiver's going to score. We'll see what the flag is over here right in front of us.
Pass was complete to Jacob Hill, who was in for the score, but it looked like, well, I don't want to speculate here. I think it's coming back.
And it is. We're going to have an illegal man downfield. So that'll take that touchdown off the board. Keep the score at 21-7.
And it'll move it back. It will replay 3rd down.
Move it back. It'll make it 3rd and 13.
So 3rd and 13 ball now moves back out to, 47-yard line there?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Camden comes back to the line. Going to split 1 wide out down here to the bottom. 2 in the backfield. Lumley, shotgun set. Pass back up the little screen in the middle. Still on his feet. First down inside or right at the 30-yard line.
And they're going to pick up about 14 on that play.
Pass is going to be complete that time. I believe that was Jackson Ezzard, number 25, in there on that reception. And that's going to move the chain, so it's going to be 1st down and 10 for Camdenton. Ball sitting at the 30-yard line. 9:37 left to play here in this game.
They're going misdirection. And that's going to be Jackson Ezzard. He's going to take it all the way to the house.
It's going to be a 30-yard touchdown run right there for Ezzard.
We got a Tiger down on the field back here behind the plate. He's up. That's definitely a good sign. But that moves the score 27-7 here. 9:27 left in the ball game. Extra point coming up.
All right, Coleman Baker on to attempt the point after. Snaps back, holds down, the kick's up, and it's good. So that's going to make it 28-7 here with 9:27 left to play in the game. Tigers going to have to come back and answer quickly here.
Scores from around the Ozark Conference for getting in the late going. Joplin with a 35-0 victory over the Lebanon Yellow Jackets tonight. Rolla up on Glendale 41-22. West Plains that's at the end of the 3rd quarter. Into the 3rd quarter also. West Plains up on Kickapoo 28-14. We got a final. Another final here. Hillcrest 48, Parkview 14. So that's your scores from around the Ozark Conference at the current time.
What score was that Glendale? 3rd quarter? Glendale and Rolla.
All right, Baker puts it high and long. Taj Parrish going to have a chance to return this one across the 20 out and going to be dropped out of bounds about the 25-yard line. So Braden Draley and the Tiger offense is going to take over there. All right, 9:23 remaining in the game. 28-7, Camdenton leads. Tigers are going to have to move this ball down the field quickly.
4 wideouts for the Tigers. Sheen Butler Lawson joins Braden Draley in the backfield.
All right, Draley back. Quick pass out to the flats. That's
David
going to be
Adams.
David Adams. He's going to have the first down, be run out of bounds. So out of bounds with the first down is going to stop the clock. Tigers move the chains.
So the Tigers 4 wideouts again this time.
All right, Draley back to pass again. This time swings it just a little wide of Tajay Parrish. So the ball will stop on the incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 now. 9 minutes, 11 seconds left to play.
Just through the hands of David Adams. A little out pass. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for the Tigers.
All right, Draley in the shotgun set. Tajay Parrish comes in motion. Draley drops back.
Ball's
Pass
tipped,
over.
but it's caught by David Adams.
David Adams on his feet, spinning, rolling.
That ball's loose. Ball's still loose. Looks like the Tigers came out of there with it.
Tigers quickly getting on that loose ball is going to be number 55, Devin Stearns. But it's going to be just short of the first down here. With 8:45 left to go, expect the Tigers pretty much have to go for it on 4th down here. 4th and short is going to be about what, yard, 4th and 1?
And it's a short yard right there on 4th down.
Fakes the handoff. Draley drops back. Got a receiver, but overthrown.
And that's going to turn the ball over. Turn the ball over on downs to the Camdenton Lakers.
So Camdenton's going to take over. 1st and 10, 8:15 on the clock here. Ball sits just at the 48-yard line.
Little misdirection. That's Harris out in the open field.
Harris at the 30, spinning, going to be
Tracy
brought
Gates.
down.
Tracy gets him corralled.
But not before he gets down inside the 20-yard line. About the 18-yard lines where he's going to be pushed out. So it's a pickup of about 20 there. I'm sorry, 30, not 20. 30 yards on the carry. So that's going to put it 1st and 10 at the 18. 8:03 remaining here in the game. One wide out here to the bottom of the screen. Lumley rolls out, fires to the right, has the receiver complete.
Down to the 10-yard line.
That's going to be Cash Calton, number 7, with the reception there. Pickup of 8's going to make it about 2nd and 2. Line of scrimmage now right at the 10-yard line. Lumley runs onto the field with the play for Camdenton.
And we're going to get a timeout from the Camdenton Lakers. And Matt, while we have this timeout, we want to talk about some goings-on around the Waynesville athletic department here this upcoming couple of weeks before we're back on the air on the 13th when Kickapoo rolls to town. The cross-country team's traveling over to Camdenton tomorrow. Ha-ha Tonka meet in cross-country. If you've never been to that, folks, I'd get up early in the morning and go over. It is an absolute fantastic setting meet, and Coach Weber over there does a great job, and it's a great setting for a cross-country meet. Soccer next Friday will be taking on Smith Cotton here at home. Softball is in the Rolla tournament today. Haven't heard any results from that, but they're going to also be playing tomorrow in Rolla. Monday, they're going to wrap up Ozark Conference action here with Joplin at home. Tuesday, the volleyball team's going to be headed over to Camdenton. And Thursday, they're on the road to Rolla. Our next broadcast will be the volleyball game on October 10th, and it'll actually be you and a guest announcer on the 10th. And, folks, you're going to want to tune in for that. I think we're going to have something real special. I'm going to be on assignment with my daughter, Jenna, and we're going to have Matt Johnson and a surprise guest announcer that night.
All right, pass down the middle is going to be incomplete. Yeah, you mentioned the varsity is going to be up at Camdenton running cross country tomorrow. Middle school was up at Camdenton yesterday running cross country. We were busy last night. I didn't get to make the trip up, but a very happy young lady came home last night wearing the 12th place medal to my house from the Camdenton Middle School meet last night, so she was fired up and excited.
Had a chance to talk to Coach Schultz today about that junior high meet. He was happy with the performances of both the boys and the girls up there last night.
Hand off up the middle, none doing there in the middle of the
Going to
field.
be stopped short of the first down.
Speaking of middle school sports, next Saturday, the middle school volleyball will be hosting their home tournament.
So it's 4th and 3 for the Lakers. Ball on the 11-yard line. The ball's going to be handed off.
Bo Shore on the carry there. He's going to be really close. I think he may have that first down.
Well, it's going to be all dependent on that mark. I'm looking at the far side official. He's standing at a different spot than the near side official.
Well, Malik Hopper came out sure that he had the ball, but I think they're going to blow the play dead. Boy, I cannot tell from that.
I can't either. Looking, that's our angle here. They're going to call.
Yeah,
they're going to bring the chains out.
I think looking across at that far side, I think this is going to be short. I think this ball's going back to the Waynesville Tigers, but
well, They marked the ball with the near side official, which was definitely good for us because the far side official was about a yard further down the field.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have the information wrong here in front of me. Freshman volleyball tournament next weekend.
And that's a stop for the Tiger defense, and they're going to turn the ball over. The Tigers are going to take over on the 9-yard line. 6:34 left here in the fourth quarter.
Middle school volleyball will be the following weekend. We've got so many papers up here, I can't keep it all straight. All right, so Braden Draley and the Tiger offense back to work. 6:34 remaining into the game. Tigers trailing 28-7. Tigers go 4 wideouts, 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. David Adams comes in motion. Draley
Back to
spins
pass.
out
He's
of one.
Does a good job of getting away from the Camdenton Laker pressure. Gets rid of the ball. Avoids the sack, and the Tigers will line up and get to do this again. Four wideouts for the Tigers. Hand off to Sheen Butler-Lawson. Sheen gets it around that left side, breaks a tackle, and takes it out to the, see where they marked that. Gonna mark it on the 14-yard line.
So picks up 4 yards on that carry.
3rd and 6 for the Tigers.
Tigers spread it out. Sheen Butler-Lawson in the backfield beside Ray Lee. 4 wide receivers, 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Gives to Tajay Parrish. Tajay looking
He
for
breaks the
some
tackle, and he's still on his feet. Still on his feet. And he's going to be brought down. I can't really tell where we're going to mark that ball.
Can't either. It's going to be a loss on the play.
Going to mark it on the 8-yard line, 7-yard line.
So Felix McCorkle back into punt for the Tigers. Nobody back deep to return for the Camdenton Lakers. Felix gets off a nice high kick. It's going to take a Waynesville roll, crossing midfield, down to about the 41-yard line, where this can be touched down by Anthony Esparza. So Camden will take over at their own 41. 5:22 left to play here in the game. All right. Camden comes back to the line. 1st and 10 at their own 41.
Little misdirection. Nice.
Tracy Gates with
Tackle.
a saving tackle right there is number 25, Jackson Ezzard.
If Tracy doesn't get that tackle, Ezzard's going to the house with that one.
Absolutely. That'll move it into Waynesville territory, down to the 46-yard line of Waynesville. So that'll be a first down, 1st and 10. 5:12 left to play, and the clock spins.
Another misdirection. That's going to be Izzard. Nope, that's number 12. Going to be Gabe Kurtz.
Gabe's going to be slung backwards there. Eric Kane on that tackle right there. Picks up 4.5 on the play, so that's going to make it second and about 6. 4:30 left to play here in the game. Ball sits at the 42-yard line. Lumley drops back. He's got pressure
He's
up the
gonna be
middle,
brought
and he
down.
is going down hard. Eddie Yoon comes like a freight train right there. So it's going to be a loss on the play.
That's going to make it 3rd and 13. Third
Yeah,
and
loss
13
of
from the
about 7
49.
there on the stack from Eddie Yoon. Lumley kind of turned, thought he might look back up the middle for a run or something, and Eddie Yoon was coming like a freight train, and there was nothing Lumley could do there but just take it.
It's going to be Harris again.
No,
Harris.
that's going to be Gabe Kurtz.
Oh, excuse me. That is correct. He's going to pick up about 7 yards, bring up a 4th and 6 for the Lakers. Lakers are going to let this clock run down. They're going to call timeout. With 2:38 left here in the ball game, we want to, during this timeout, Matt, we want to recognize our students tonight running the show here for us under the direction of the incomparable Tim Wallace, the TTSN Sports Programming Director. Our students tonight are Destiny and Caitlin, Dalton, Brittany, Glory, and Megan doing an absolute outstanding job providing you all the cameras and the work over in the booth. They come out here, they get everything set up along with Tim Wallace. We just roll in here at about game time, sit down, put the headsets on, have the best seat in the house to watch football, and bring it to you live on the TTSN Sports Network. As I said, our next broadcast will be October the 10th with Lady Tiger Volleyball. And then we're going to be back on the air for the home finale against Kickapoo on October the 13th as the Chiefs roll into town.
So Camdenton comes to the line quickly here. Camdenton looking to go for it on 4th and 6. Or Camdenton trying to draw the Tigers off sides right there, I think.
And they're going to call another timeout.
That'll be the last timeout for the Camdenton Lakers. 2:38 on the clock is where we're at. Fourth quarter action. Camdenton leading 28-7.
Folks, Waynesville administration would like for you to know if you dropped your student off here tonight for the game and went home and joined us on the TTSN Sports Network. It's now time to start heading on down to Tiger Stadium to pick them up.
Unless they're going to the dance after the game.
Unless they're going to the dance, it'd be a little early to pick them up. If
Be a
they're going
little
to the
early.
dance,
The
that is
dance
true.
will be over at midnight.
Matt, are you going to enjoy the homecoming dance tonight?
No, I don't believe so. I believe I'm going to go home and enjoy my bed and sleep. It's been a long week. We have had jam-packed activities every night.
We've been
It's
here
been
2
a-
of these nights.
It's been fun.
Actually, we've been here 3 of these nights if you count tonight.
Well, 3 of these nights counting tonight, and
It'd be a fair catch.
Monday night,
Felix McCorkle.
Monday night, we both headed down to the Rolla cross country meet for the
Boy,
JV
that's true.
high
That
school.
seems like a long time ago. That was
It-
Tuesday night, wasn't it?
Oh, you're right. It was Tuesday night. There was something Monday night. I've had something every night this week. And
Did you
it's-
come to the movie?
I went to the soccer game Monday night.
You went to the soccer game Monday night.
Boys varsity took on Rolla.
I know what I did Monday night. Went out to eat and celebrated head basketball coach Chris Pills' wife's birthday. Angie's birthday was Monday, so we went out and celebrated Angie's birthday. You're right. I've had something every night this week too.
Yeah, I'm about ready to get home and shut my eyes, but we still have a few minutes left here in this game.
Sheen Butler-Lawson.
Lawson on his feet as he crosses the 20-yard line, so he's going to pick up about 6 on that play.
Second and 4 for the Tigers, headed to the 2-minute mark.
Braden Draley passes it out. That's complete to David Adams. Adams on his feet has the first down and more as he's going to be pushed out of bounds just at the 30-yard line. Looks like maybe the 31. All right, Braden Draley takes the snap. He drops back. He's looked down the middle of the field, looking for Tajay Parrish right there, unable to connect. All right, Draley gets the play, comes back into the set. 2nd and 10. David Adams moves over to this side, so the Tigers put 3 receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 lone man to the top. Butler-Lawson. Draley scrambles to his right. He lets it go. Got a receiver.
And it's going to be knocked away by the Camdenton defense. So it's going to make it 3rd and 10 here. 1:45 left in the ball game.
I think Felix McCorkle was the intended receiver on that play. So that'll bring up 3rd and 10 here for the Tigers. Clock stops at 1:45.
Officials timeout. Braden throws it out. Intended receiver there is Felix McCorkle. So Felix McCorkle back to punt for the Tigers.
Camdenton looks like, I believe that's Jackson Ezzard there standing at midfield back to receive the punt. Corco gets it down, boots it up, and it's going to be a nice long kick.
Yo,
and
what a
nice
roll.
Roll.
It's going to roll down to about the 21-yard line. That's where the Camdenton Lakers will take over with 1:30 left in this ball game. Tigers with 2 timeouts.
All right, Camden comes to the line. One receiver wide out here to the bottom of the screen. We do have a change at quarterback as this ball is going to be handed off up the middle.
Joseph Burnaby with the carry there.
I believe that's number 29 at quarterback, but I do not have a 29 on my roster.
Quarterback's back to pass. Lets it go.
Got a receiver.
Yeah,
Receiver comes back.
He's going to underthrow his receiver there.
I believe that is number, well, on our roster, 11. I believe that's Paxton DeLaurent that is now in there at quarterback.
Number 5 on the carry. That's going to be Latham Wise. We're under a minute here with 30 seconds left in this ball game. Camden's going to have to run one more play.
All right, toss sweep out here to the outside. I believe that's going to be number 28 on the carry, Kyler Wilson.
And Wilson's going to pick up the first down, which will stop the clock with 1 second left here in the ball game. They'll start it up. When they get the ball started, that's going to bring us to the end of the ball game here. Homecoming 2017, Camdenton Lakers roll into Waynesville here at Tiger Stadium and take home a 28-7 victory over the Waynesville Tigers. As I mentioned before, we're going to be back on the air October 10th with Lady Tiger Volleyball, and we'll be back here October 13th when the Kickapoo Chiefs roll into town for the home finale. Hope everyone out there has a great weekend. And for Matt Johnson, I'm Mike Rawlings, and we will see you next time on the TTSN Sports Network.